You know how most crypto projects launch? It's usually this big bang, right? A huge explosion of hype. But today, we're going to look at something, well, something totally different. We're talking about the Midnight Project. And this isn't a story about some flash in the pan. It's about a promise, slowly and very deliberately becoming real.
And that quote, it just perfectly captures that feeling, right? That shift. For Midnight, that huge moment, that pivot point, it arrived on October 14th, 2025. And it all kicked off with a number that's kind of hard to wrap your head around.
24 billion. Yeah, that's how many Night tokens were just minted into existence. It's a massive, massive figure, for sure. But believe it or not, the number itself isn't even the most interesting part of the story. What's really crucial is what happened next. See, they didn't just flood the market with them. No. Instead, all 24 billion of those tokens were immediately locked away inside a smart contract. That move alone tells you they're playing a completely different game. This isn't about some instant airdrop. It's the very beginning of a careful, planned, and really patient process. And that brings us right to their core philosophy, what they call the deliberate path. The whole journey is designed from the ground up to be unhurried and totally transparent, which, let's be honest, is a pretty rare thing in the super fast-paced, often chaotic world of crypto.
Okay, so how does this deliberate path actually work? Well, it's a three-stage journey. First up was the Glacier Drop, which actually just wrapped up on October 20th. Next is the Scavenger Mine, which sounds super intriguing, right? It involves puzzles and computation. And then finally, you have the redemption phase, which is when the community can actually claim and activate their tokens. It's a really methodical rollout.
Now, there's a really key technical choice that makes all of this possible. The Night tokens are what's called a Cardano Native Assets. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means every single movement, every transaction is permanently and publicly recorded right on the blockchain. This creates this kind of built-in transparency that the developers describe as steadying. I think that's a great word for it.
And you can see how this all ties together, right? It just screams a focus on building a solid, stable foundation, instead of just chasing a quick explosion of hype. The slow rollout, the transparent tech, it all points to a team that's focused on creating a long-lasting network that can really stand on its own 2 feet.
But let's be real. A token is only as valuable as the ecosystem it supports. And here's the cool part. While the token distribution is a slow burn, the community and its tools are already coming to life in a big way.
Get this. Even before the main network is fully live, we're talking over 100 partners have already committed to the project. That is a massive vote of confidence, and it just proves that this ecosystem is already breathing and growing.
And these partners aren't just sitting around waiting. They're actively building the future of the network. We're talking about things like private smart contracts, developer kits to fuel new ideas, and of course, crucial wallet support. And all of this, the whole shebang, is going to be powered by the Night token, turning it from just an abstract idea into something with real-world utility for all kinds of decentralized apps.
So, you take all these unique choices they're making, the slow rollout, the technology, the community focus, and you realize it's all leading towards Midnight's core mission. And that mission is tackling one of the biggest philosophical challenges in the digital world, finding a new kind of balance between two forces that usually push against each other.
Think about it. On one side, you have privacy, the ability to keep your information secure and confidential. And on the other, you have transparency, that blockchain ideal where all actions can be seen and verified by anyone. For years, these two have basically been treated as enemies. You are forced to choose one or the other.
But Midnight is fundamentally refusing to choose a side. Its whole goal is to forge a new path, one where privacy and transparency can actually coexist in the same digital space. It's about creating a system where you no longer have to sacrifice one for the other.
And that leaves us with a pretty fascinating question, doesn't it? After all the hype, all the volatility, all of the debate we've seen over the years, is this slow, deliberate, balanced approach what the crypto world was actually supposed to look like all along?